Flosstube. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. Today is October the 7th, 2023, and I was supposed to film, I think, 5 days ago. I did not feel well. So, I think it's whatever cold front was moving in. Well, it's our cold front. It's cold enough that, look, I put on long sleeves. So, it's not going to be in the 90s today. I'm very excited. So, it's just really nice. We even have the windows open, so very nice. Anyway, usually when something like that happens, my allergies and sinus just gets all sorts of crazy. So I've got to do this quickly because my oldest child is bringing over a new girlfriend who he never brings over girls. So this is a big deal, I feel like. So I have a whole bunch of cooking to do. And I don't like to cook, and it takes me forever, so I got to get that done. Anyway, so I thought I would get this videoed, and then I will video the giveaway probably tonight, but for you it'll be right back to back. And I think that's it, so let's jump right into this. I don't have a lot of life updates, just school, very, very busy. I have my Etsy shop, which is keeping me busy, and then I have another job that's also keeping me busy, so I just don't have very much time. So I'm really bad about getting things posted and things like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna move on. All right, so let's talk about my whips. So my husband's in the other room, so I'm trying not to be too loud. So this is Praiseworthy Stitches, and it's called Simple Gifts Courage. It's by Praiseworthy Stitches. Did I say it's called? I hope not. This is by Praiseworthy Stitches, and this is a sal that is being hosted by Pam of Just Keep Stitching. And so I am stitching mine for my father, who I lost to cancer. He had lung cancer that metastasized, I don't know how to say that correctly, to his brain. And so he had lung and brain cancer. I think it was pretty much everywhere by the time they found it. But, oh, and of course I always leave my needle attached, so I know where I want to start working again. Oh, I should show you this first. This is my color conversion. I'm using Belle Soie Silks. I'm using Noir, which is the gray. I think that was my husband leaving. Sea Breeze, which is my white. It's kind of a creamy color. And Cranberry, which is my red. So they symbolize lung cancer, brain cancer, and then this one is head and neck, which I thought, well, that's the brain and lungs, so that's why I chose those colors. Plus, I like the way they look together. So, and I'm not following the chart or anything. I'm just deciding as I go along where to put which color. So, and this is how much I have so far. This month I have stitched, I think, this one and this little white one here. And I finished this and I started on this. This is my father's birth month. He was born in October, so I really want to put in some time on this month. So, in honor of him. So that is my focus stitch this month. Then, do you want to say hello? No? Okay. So then my next whip is one that I am making as a gift. And it's a Lizzie Kate. This one, it's the Less is More. And the first one that I'm starting with, Fear Less, Hope More. And let me show you what it will look like. This is what it looks like all together. And that's how I'm going to stitch mine, is all together. So, and the border is on the Lizzie Kate website. I haven't looked that up yet to get it, but I need to. And I'm just using some threads that I pulled. Some are the called for, some are just, I didn't have the called for, so I just wanted to use what I had. So those are my flosses. And I'm stitching this on 40 count sampler green. And this is how much I have finished. Oh, let me move my thread out of the way. So this is how much I have finished. It's a super cute one, and I think she's gonna really like it. So that was another whip that I worked on since I saw you last. I'm gonna put them all back in the bags so they don't get lost. And the next one was a start. And I love this one. Just a second. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I think he's gone. I'm in the dining room, so the kitchen's right next door. We have a very small house. And so he came in to get a snack. And we have the windows open, so when he shut the door down the hallway to our room, it like slammed. So I was just going to check if everything was okay. All right, so here's my new start. This is GGR's. It's the MCF 1791 sampler, but she calls it Maria, Joseph, and the Donkey. Right here. And it is so pretty. If you can hear that, someone's going up the road in a four-wheeler. So I just love the blue in this. I just absolutely love this. Now when I opened up the chart, there's like nothing. Like there's a whole, on the first page, it's like there's almost, well, I think there is nothing on the first page. I was like, what the heck? And then I have a friend on Instagram. Her name is Mona, and she's Lively Monkey. And she contacted me and asked where I got it. And I told her I had gotten it at the Tinsmith's Wife. And so I contacted Wendy, and she said she didn't have any more and she didn't know when she could get another one. But luckily Mona was able to get it somewhere else. And so we're doing a stitch along. So if you want to join us, there's not a hashtag, just tag both of us. And I'd love to see yours. I did warn her. I was like, now I am a very slow stitcher. So just know that you'll probably finish before I do. But that's just the way I go. Anyway, but she said she was a slower stitcher too. So anyway, so she had sent me a message, the same thing. She goes, I'm confused where to go. So we both decided that we were going to start in the center. So we both started right here with Joseph. And let me show you where I am. My nose is itchy now. And I'm using the called for Gentle Arts. Gentle Art threads. Yes. And all I have so far. Oh, and this is on Needle and Flax. I thought it was Needle and Flax worthy. Do you have linens like that you're kind of like, you kind of want to keep them, but when something special comes along, you're like, okay, it's worthy because that's what Needle and Flax is for me. So this one is Atticus, and it is 40 count, and it is beautiful. I need another piece of this. So let me see. Well, fiddles. Hold on. Where is that? Hold on. Just one moment, please. I'm just going to kind of stick it. Well, no, I'll just go over to the side. It'll be fine. There we go. I was just trying to get it out of the way. I should have moved them all to the back before I videoed, but you know, I didn't think about that. So this, look at that big old arm. Isn't that funny? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's so pretty. And I wanted mine, I did his face over one, and I kind of wonder if I should go back and do his eyes over one as well, but I don't know. I think the skin's okay, just the skin, but we're gonna see. But that's all I have done. And mine is turning out, I wanted it to be very ghosty like this one is, and I think it's turning out well that way. I just can't wait to stitch some of the blue because I just love blue. So anyway, I do love this one. And I hadn't worked on it anymore because I had been focusing on my dad's piece for the month. Okay, now let's put this one away. I don't know what time my son's going to get here, so they are in San Antonio, which is about 2 hours at least away. So I figure I have a little while. And then they're going to go up to Los Maples, which is a state park here in Texas. And I don't know if they're going to stop by here first or not. Okay, the next one, this one, my goal is to finish before the year is out. So this is Amazing Grace, Little White Church. Sorry, I had to get a drink, my throat. This is by Knickies, and you can go to knickies.com. It's right here, all the information. And I bought, this is what it looks like without the linen that they sell that's stamped with the hem on it. This is what it looks like with the hem. And I bought this from them as well, the linen. So I've done part of the church and I'm moving over this way. So I kind of did part of the sign and now I'm working on this tree right here. So let me show you what this looks like. So here's my church, and you can see that like right here, I don't have all the stitches in, but I'm only using one thread because I wanted you to be able to still see the hem underneath. So this is it. This is how far I've gotten so far. And you can see I'm on this tree. Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So, I really would like to have this one finished this year. Okay, 2 more whips. I love this one. And I have to make myself not work on it. Isn't that funny? Because I told myself that this month my focus was on my dad's piece. And so that's the only thing I've stitched on so far this month. I haven't had a lot of stitching time because I was working on bags for my Etsy shop. Oh, which I'll show later. Whilst Iris Naps Mary Gypsum, I'm assuming. And it's so beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And this is how far, I don't know if this is going to work. I should have brought a board. Oh, it's okay. So this is how far I've gotten. So this is how wide it is right here. That's how wide it's going to be. So excuse that. I use those to keep the tension on the sides. So it is very deceiving how many stitches are in this little border right here. And I guess because it's, you know, long, so it's more stitches. But anyway, so, oh, I just love this piece. See, this makes me want to go stitch it again, and I'm not allowed to. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe I'll allot myself 1 strand of thread. My problem with this one is I try to do that, just 1 strand a day. But I do one, and I'm like, maybe just 1 more. And then I'm like, oh, maybe just 1 more. And then it's time for bed, you know, so anyway. Okay. So my last whip. And I wasn't sure if I had worked on this one or not. So if it's in the exact same place as the last time I showed it, I'm sorry. But I'm going to show you anyway. Just in case. I couldn't remember. And anyway, it's fine. So I'm doing this red, white, and blue boots for my son, who I told him he can't watch my my videos because I'm showing something. And then this is the designer. And I got this at the Tinsmith's Wife if you're interested. And I kitted it up. Everything's there. And it's really interesting because this is not cross stitch. It's counted canvas. It's like, she said it's like counted needlepoint, pretty much. Just Ooh, they got tangled being in the bag. I had kept them hanging up, and then I decided, oh, maybe I should keep them in the bag, but I think maybe I should have just left them hanging up. Anyway, it's the pearl cotton, and I really like stitching on this. I was having a hard time when I was using my original wooden frame that I have, because in that frame it doesn't attach, but I got a Lowry stand, and it actually attaches so I can use both hands in my laying tool, and I'm liking it so much better. Now this one I know you're gonna be able to see through, but it's fine. So this is what it looks like. I really would like to have this done for Christmas, so I need to get on it. We'll see. I always have these grand plans of having everything done by Christmas. And I still have to do ornaments for my grandson and my, I call her my granddaughter. She's my daughter-in-law's niece, so on the other side of the family. But anyway, I always make them ornaments every year, so still got to do that. We have new members in our family, so I've got to make stockings for them. I have a lot to do, so. Okay, so now let's talk about haul. One thing I got was this frame, and it says the Family Tree Frame Company, the Auntie, I guess depending on where you live, 7x7, 3-inch flea market blackbird is what it says. And it is a frame. I got this from CalculatedStitcher, and she had one left, and she said that they don't make them anymore. And so I thought, okay, I love this frame. So I'm hoping my token of love that I did for my husband and my anniversary, I'm hoping that that will fit in here. I haven't tried it yet. So anyway, that's one of the things that I got. All right. Now I have a bag. Let's just pull it out and see, because I just throw it in here. All right, so this I just got, okay, if you are, one moment please. Okay, my husband came back in. He said he was gonna go cut some trees, so. Okay, if you are a member of the Threads of History Club from Country Sampler, then fast forward, don't listen, or I just won't say anything, but just don't watch for a second, okay? All right, here we go. So this is the name of the kit, or the chart. Isn't it beautiful? I love the colors here. Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm hoping that is also included, because I'm definitely going to do that. And then it comes with everything. And I do 40 count, so yay. All right, then from Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife, I asked for this like a long time ago, and she put it on order then, and it had just come in. So it takes her a long time to get Reflet de Soie, and because I'm assuming it comes from France, isn't that where it is? Anyway, so I saw this, somebody had this, and I thought it was just so beautiful. Isn't that just amazing? I don't know. And it's a 7x7. I just find that very interesting. So it's a nice perfect square, and it has the neat little different borders around it. Anyway, I do want to stitch this. Just beautiful. Okay. I'm a member of the 19th Century Medley of the Month from Keepsake Quilting. And this one's called Lily's Locket. And it's a pattern fabric designer, Pam Buddha. And she does, I like 19th century reproduction fabrics and 1930 feed sack fabric. And I just saw on Fat Quarter Shop that there's a new 1930s. Sometimes they look too much like some little kid fabric, like baby fabrics, and it doesn't look as much like feed sack. But this new one that I saw on their last their last quilt, isn't that beautiful? Their last quilt video. they were showing different fabrics that they had gotten in, or they were going to get in next year. They're coming up. And there was a 1930. So if you like feed sack fabrics, go watch that video. So pretty. So very, very pretty. So I will be getting that, I know for sure. Okay, then these are by Seraphim, and this is Liz, the Wandering Stitcher. Because she talked about this, so I had to go get on the Seraphim website and order some. So this is Tender Twig, and this one is 40 count, and it's a fat quarter. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It almost has like a purpley tint to it. I really like this one. This one is Prairie Grass, 46 count, and it's a fat quarter. Very pretty. Then this one is Dusty Road, 46 count, and it's a fat quarter. It's a lighter neutral. Of course, mine are, you know, all shades of brown, tan, something. And then this one is Prairie Grass. Oh, 56 count. I got a 56 count of it also. There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. So, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Enabling. Then I ordered from Nicola, Hands Across the Sea. I ordered her tea towels that she has. So this one is, and I'm sure everybody's seen them. So this one is Mary Ann Rag. This one is Elizabeth Dickerson. No, Dixon. Elizabeth Dixon. This one is Jessie Watson. So I have another one that was in a box. I can't remember. Ooh, speaking of, did you get up really early and order her next box? I did. I am so excited. I had gotten notice this last week that it actually shipped. Oh, I can't wait. Another red box. So, yes, they went on sale at 6 a.m. where I live. And it was on a Saturday. And I set my alarm for 5:45. And my husband's like, why is your alarm going off? I was like, oh, it was an accident. So then I got up like I was going to go to the restroom or something and went and ordered the box. So, whew. So anyway, I'm making project bags out of these. I have another one that I got in another time. And so I'm in the process of, I'm making a really sturdy one, like using like the By Annie Soft and Stable. They're real thick. So I'm going to see how it turns out. And if it turns out well, then I'm going to do the same thing with these three. So since I got these, I went ahead and ordered this one. And I'm not going to say it, but this is it. And I really like this one. I like the style of the letters. Like they're all very different. I just find it really beautiful. So, and I love this. I can't remember what it's called. It has a name, but anyway, in fashion, like I remember that in a class I took. So, beautiful, beautiful. So that needs to get put away then. And then this was from Wendy. And I want to do all of these together. These are the Fragments in Time. I saw somewhere on Instagram that on Sampler House Stitchworks website, you can get a border and stitch all of these. And I really, really like these. So I went ahead and ordered them all from Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. And then I asked her to also kit it up with all the thread And so of course she did, because she's so wonderful. And I just love them. So anyway, so she kitted them up for me. And then I also saw that she had gotten some new Lakeside. So of course I had to get some Lakeside. This is a 46 count vintage porcelain by Lakeside. And then this is 40 count vintage navy bean by Lakeside. Very excited. Okay, so I can start on that now. All right, bags over here. I did this, yay. Okay, now I got this on Lisa Bonjean, Primitive Gatherings. They have a comment sold. All you have to do is go to the App Store, type in Primitive Gatherings. It's like an app. You just get on the app and they go at least twice a week. They go live and they offer things for sale, and they're still there even when in the video. You can watch the video later too if you'd like. As long as there's items still available, you can still order them. So this is a book from a long time ago, I think they said. Well, I mean, I don't know how long ago. Oh, I think my husband's back. Hold on. 2010, yes. And so they said it was out of print. And I was like, oh, well, I definitely want this. Look at this. I definitely want this. So it has, I do love applique, hand applique. So you can do it in wool or you can just do it in cottons. But these are just some of the, I love this. Isn't that sweet? I have a daughter-in-law, I think, that would like that. But there's a lot of different projects in here. Let's see. There's this. Look at that pretty quilt. I was just going to show you some of the... Here's some more. I love this table runner. I have a pattern that's for something that looks kind of like this, and I got toweling when I went to Amana last time. I may not be able to go to Amana. I mean, it's okay. She'll still send me the kit and everything, and I can still have the fun, but I'm waiting to see for sure. I'll be very sad, very, very sad if I don't get to go, but you know, sometimes some things are more important. So this book has a lot of really pretty patterns, and I mean, it's just chock full. Anyway, so if you can find Summer Gatherings, get it, because it's a good one. All right, now hold on, I gotta get this box. This is also from Comment Sold. Moda is doing blockheads, and this is number 5, I do believe. So, and I've actually kept up. Well, I say that I still have to do this last Wednesdays. I do mine on the weekend. So, so Lisa is using solids, Bella solids. And so in her Comment Sold, she had fat quarter towers like this. And I love these colors. And I always need solids. So I went ahead and got this just to put into my stash. So now I can put it away. Yay. Some of those colors are so pretty. Well, they're all pretty, but then these are just some little kits that I got. They go with a book that I already own. It's Wool, Needle, and Thread 2, Lisa Bonjean's book. I have 1 and 2, so look at these cute stockings. They had this as a kit. I thought this would be super cute hanging up. Now, will I have it for this Christmas? Absolutely not. But look how beautifully it's all ready for you. And these two, I am so excited. These are just the patterns, not a kit. But look at this beautiful Baltimore album quilt. So this is a Primitive Gatherings called Twilight Garden. And I think it was a block of the month at one time, but it's before I got into wool applique. And if I do it, I'm not going to do it in wool. I'm going to do it in cottons because I prefer to applique in cotton. Things like that. Then this one, oh, this one's beautiful too. It's called Backyard Gatherings Quilt. And I love, love, love this. Colors just as they are. And here's the light colored version as well. I love a green and red Baltimore album quilt. So they're just beautiful. So they had those on the comment sold one day. So I got those. All right. So now I got to put all this stuff away. Okay. So I got this off of Amazon, and I thought this would be a great reference book for me to have because it's super thick, and inside, I mean, it has pictures. It has great pictures, like, and diagrams. So I'm hoping that this will just beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a great book. Sorry. It's called Cross Stitch Dictionary. I didn't even say. And it's by Sarah Hazel. I don't know, but it's right here. Okay. So that would be great. Then from Nicola, Hands Across the Sea, I got the bags because they're red. Yes, please. Love red. So I got this one, and these I will not cut apart to make project bags. But it has the same thing on the back too, so it's reversible. Then I have this one. Oh, so beautiful. And then I think this is a pattern that she has not released. Look at the tail of that bird. Just love it. So, really liked those. And then I think Santa will put one of those in my mother's stocking this year. So I hope she's not watching. Then I had one more 1, 2, 3 stitch, and this is an order I placed a long time ago. And then all of a sudden it showed up. I had forgotten all about it. I don't know, I guess I decided I had gotten it and forgotten about it. I don't know what I thought had happened, but anyway, this I picked up just because it's blue, and I love blue. And I had been looking at it for quite a long time, and it's called French Flea Market Biscornu. And it's a heartstring samplery. And let me show you I love this. The name. I'm wondering if it's stitched to look like that. I don't have any lights on. I'm assuming it's stitched to look like this. And it's not just fabric, but God, that's just beautiful. Okay. Then this is another one that I bought, and I was like, I've been looking at this. Why hadn't I bought this? Because I loved it when it first came out. Now I'm thinking I may have already bought this, so this may have to go in my D-stash. It's fine. But I do want to stitch this. It's just beautiful. Oh, I didn't even say what it is. It's Across the Sea Sampler by Chessie and Me. I love these flags. Can you imagine? I believe some Flosstuber was talking about it, and there were specialty stitches. So that's exciting. I do love a specialty stitch. And this was the reason that I placed the order to begin with. My Mirabilias. I own quite a few now. Look at this. This one's called Blackbird. Isn't that amazing? I mean, where would I even hang this up in my house? I have no idea. My house is very rustic-y, blues and reds, and that's pretty much it. White, you know, but oh, it's red, white, and blue. Very patriotic. Anyway, but if I finish this, I would definitely be putting it up somewhere. So I went ahead because in my mind, one day I'm going to be a big girl stitcher, and I'm going to actually, I do have a Nora Corbett that I started in August, and it's just the stitches are so big because they have to be done like on 32 count is the highest count that you can really do them with the beads. So anyway, I got the DMC and I got the beads. So just in case one day, if I finish my other one, I could start this one. Okay, and then I got, this is the linen I got. It is 32 count Laurel linen fabric, and it's a half yard because it has to be big. It had to be that big to fit it in there. So it's a beautiful color. I just can't get over how big the crosses are, and mine just don't, they don't look like, when they're little you can't tell if they're off or not, but when they're big you can tell if you're a good stitcher or not. And then I can't remember why I got this one. This is 32 count Country Mocha. And I know I bought it for a reason. It was to stitch something over one. I was going to stitch over one on 32 count, but I can't remember what it is that I was going to stitch over one. I kind of wonder if it was this one. If I had done the math and I could fit it on here over one. I don't know. I'll have to do the math again and figure it out because that would be pretty. So we'll find out. Okay. Looking around, I think that's it. So now I got to get all this stuff cleaned up because my son and his girlfriend will be here soon. I will insert the giveaway, the winners, right after this, but I probably won't video it until either later tonight, depending on what time they leave, or after church tomorrow. So this probably won't even be uploaded. I probably will upload it Sunday night, which means it'll take it until Monday to actually upload. Anyway, so all right, Flosstube, until the next time. Ooh, you know what? I will insert another giveaway when I video. Oh, wait, I have something else to show you too. Hold on one second. Oh dear, what am I thinking? Okay, so I was going to show the bags that I have in my Etsy shop that are available right now. I had put some up and then they sold out. So then I made more and I put them up again. So, and I had a couple of ladies, well, 4 or 5, that had asked if I would show them on my Flosstube because my pictures are not that good. And I mean, this is not my profession, so I do this to help with the tuition for all of my children who are in college. Pretty much, it's part of my, you know, second job kind of a thing. So I was just going to show you. This one is Mickey Mouse, and on the inside, it looks like this. And I have one with the red zipper, and I have a Mickey Mouse. And if you're not interested, you could just fast forward to the giveaway. Then I have the same one, but with a black zipper. It has the same inside and everything. So that one, I have this one. This is the Sweet Ride fabric from Adidas Sitar. It is quilted, patchworks. I sewed it all together. And this is the back. And then the inside looks like this. It's like cross stitch. Isn't it cute? I think I may only have 1 or 2 of these left. I may only have 1. I'm not sure. This is one of the ones that had sold out. I made more. I had a lady that had requested vinyl front project bags. So this is one of them. And it's like a faux patchwork. I thought it looks really cute. Looked very fall. And so then it, of course, has the zipper. And that's the inside. This is a vinyl front as well. This is Blackbird fabric. And then this is Kathy Holden fabric that's on the inside. So this one is not a vinyl front, and it just has that on both sides. And then on the inside, it has this pattern. It's just super cute. think I have 2 of those left. This one, I think I only have 1 of these left. I'll have to look. But this one is a patchwork. Look, I have threads. I always have to clean them off before I send them. If you order these, and people are so kind, they just keep ordering my bags, so that's very sweet. I try to get all the loose threads off of them because my sewing room is covered in them, and so it gets everywhere. But this is the inside. It's like a really, it's blue, but it's almost gray little ditzy print. And so this one is also a patchwork. This is on the back. This is one of my favorites. I love this bag. I didn't save one for me, but I think I know I have some more of these, although I just cut them up to make a clamshell quilt, like a English paper piece, the little clamshells. I have 3 of these left, I think. These sold really well as well. It looks like this, and on the inside, this one again, not vinyl front, is the same as this print. This one, so pretty. It's like a cheater hexagon quilt. Love blue. Oh, so pretty. And then it has the blue inside. So anyway, so those were for you ladies that asked. What else was I going to say? Oh, so I'm going to insert the me drawing the winners probably tomorrow, and I will have a giveaway after that. So something that y'all can enter to win. So, all right. Again, let me say, I am horrible about reading comments. There's so many other things in my life going on that I read them but I don't get, I'm so far behind. Let's just say that. So if there's a question you want, most people know by now. They email me. So email me. I get my emails very regularly. I mean, I check them daily. So I'm very good about that. Comments. And the thing is that especially if I have read your comment and then it goes away, if you comment, and I've commented even, but if you comment again on that same comment, I don't see it again. Like I would actually have to go to that specific video, and unless I don't know what I'm doing, which is very likely because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. So I went on because I was looking up a giveaway thing. I couldn't remember if I had offered to give away the video before this last one. And so I went on and I was looking, and it played ads. Do you get ads during my videos? Because you're not supposed to get ads. I have not monetized my channel. And so I asked my kids to go look, and it played ads when they turned it on too. So now I'm thinking, well, maybe I should, especially if there are ads. I hate when there are ads in the middle of a video. It just irritates me. And so I don't mind if someone has done it at the beginning and at the end. I'll watch them so that they can get, it's not a lot of money, but they can get a little bit of money. Especially if that's their job. You know, when I watch junk journalers, especially, a lot of them, that's their job. And so, I mean, I can watch a 30-second video, commercial. I just hate it when it's, you're watching something and all of a sudden it goes to commercial. Like over and over. I don't like that. So if that's what's happening, please let me know. Because I need to then go in and actually choose to monetize it so it will only play at the beginning and the end. So if you're finding that there are ads playing during my videos, I am not putting them on there. So if you could let me know, and I don't have that many, compared to some people, I don't have as many viewers or subscribers like a lot of people do, which is fine. I don't need them. I mean, I'm not, saying, oh, please subscribe. I don't do that. But if you're choosing to watch my videos, I don't want there to be ads in them. You know what I mean? And so if I go in and monetize it, then I can just put them at the beginning and the end, and you don't have to watch them. That's not a problem. But let me know, would you please? I meant to ask that last time and I forgot. All right, I gotta go. I gotta clean up. So I will see you, I'll see you in 2 seconds with my giveaway winners. So, all right, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm actually a couple of days later because we didn't have any internet yesterday, and then our guests stayed a day longer than I thought they were going to. So This video will not be going up until, this is Monday, so tonight. So just know that that's why it's a little off. Okay, so here we go. I already put in the YouTube link, and now I just need to do one. This is hard to do while you hold this. And let's see. This is for our, 100 exact, 116. All right, so this is for number 1. And number 1 were the 2 Christmas artful offerings. These will get mailed to you. So here we go. Let's pick a winner. Angela Martin. Very good. Okay, you know what I forgot to do was get a writing utensil. So hold on 1 second so I can write down the names. Okay, that was a lovely comment too. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Now, how do I go back? Maybe I have to go over here. It's hard to do while looking through your phone because we can't use the same comment picker we used to. Oh, no, it took me all the way back here. Next time I'll turn my phone off and look at it more carefully. Okay, so let me paste my link here. Paste. And fetch. And a keyword filter. And we're going to do number 2 this time. And number 2 was the Housewives, spring pouch. It has the charm and all the stuff that I showed on my last video. That's number 2. So let's continue. "95 comments, so let's pick a winner. Beverly Newell, congratulations. Let me write down Beverly Newell. I'm not sure, but Beverly, congratulations. All right, so now I'm going to pause this and see if I can, oh, you know what? I bet I just clicked the X. Jennifer, get with it, right? No? Okay, I'm going to pause you for a second. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to pause every time to reset it and go all the way back to, and anyway, it's fine. So I'll just pause it and then I'll just pop back on and do the next one. So this is for number 3, and this is for 2 fat quarters of 36 count. This is the one where one of them is the straw that actually has some stitching on it. And then the other one, I don't know if I have the, sorry, my lighting in here is really bad. So it was 2 fat quarters of 36 count was number 3. So continue. "111 comments. Pick a winner. Cheryl Bond, congratulations. And if someone wins, if you've already won one, then I'll just draw again. So congratulations, Cheryl. All right, I'm going to pause you and I'll be right back. Okay, number 4 is for all of this. It's the Country Cottage Needlework Nutcracker Village, and it has the floss. Trying to do this while holding. This is the floss pack, and this is the floss I had already put on the ring. So this one, oh, I forgot to do this step. This was number 4. I don't know how Stephanie does this. Okay, number 4. So then continue. Well, continue. I hope our internet holds on. 103 comments for this one. Diane Myers. Congratulations, Diane Myers. Excellent. Aw, very sweet. All right, congratulations, Diane. All right, now let me get the next one. Okay. Oh, I forgot to reset it. This one is number This one is number 5, Pennies and Pumpkins. And it's this chart, or excuse me, pattern by Primitive Gatherings. And it comes with the charm pack. And where's my, there we go. I'm not good at using the little touchpad. I much prefer a mouse. All right, so here we go. Now, I was supposed to do this before I came back, wasn't I? Oh, I almost thought I hadn't started recording. All right, Pennies and Pumpkins is number 5. So number 5, continue. 50 comments. So let's pick a winner. Molly Sevcik. Congratulations, Molly. Sorry, Molly. Usually if I've had a student with the same last name, I'm really good, but very sweet. Very, very sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, that was number 5. One moment. Okay, the next one is Chesapeake Mini. Let's see if I can hold it. Chesapeake Mini. Oh, look, there's my husband. Can you see him? He was putting deer corn in the feeders. Now he's picking up limbs, I think, that have fallen. Okay. Side note. So Chesapeake Mini is number 6. It comes with the mini charm to make the pattern. 45 entries. Holly, congratulations. I know that name. Now let me write your name down. Thank you so much. Congratulations. One moment. Okay, next is number 7. This is Simply Delightful. It's a super cute pattern, and it comes with a charm pack. My arm's not long enough. So let's do this one. Continue. And pick a winner. Oh, I had another Angela. I was like, is that the same one? Angela Gibson this time. Congratulations, Angela Gibson. You are the winner of Simply Delightful. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, this is the grouping for number 8. There are 2 32 count taupe gingham linens. I couldn't think of the word I wanted to say. Are they linen or are they? I'm assuming they're linen. And then this small piece of the smoky gray. I'm trying to read it through the camera lens. 32 count smoky pearl Belfast. And this is tin roof, 30 counts. So that all comes in number 8. So let's continue. I was cleaning out my smaller count, my lower count. Let's pick a winner. Gretchen, congratulations. Let me write your name down. Gretchen. Well, I'm not even going to attempt your last name. I would love to know how to say that, though. Nagello. Very good. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Okay, here is our grouping for number 9. There is a 35 count cocoa. This is a color that I got in a Reflet de Soie box, or I'm not sure what it was in, but it was something from Reflet de Soie, and it's too low of a count for me. And this is the one that is a mystery because I'm not sure what the color is, but it's really pretty. All right, so that is number 9. So let's go over here and get our winner. I hear my husband out in the leaves outside. I don't know if he's raking. Uh-oh, I was going to say our internet's getting slow there. Let's pick a winner. Donna Bennett, congratulations. Donna Bennett. Okay. Okay, this was another grouping. I have Fractor Bird, which is a kit with, well, it's the floss and the little spool. And then 2 of the Count Your Stitches, which are super, super cute, but I know I won't get to those. So here we go. This is number 10. Let's pick a winner. Bonita Harms, congratulations. Bonita Harms. I don't know why it's going in and out. Thank you so much for entering and congratulations. This is number 11. This is a journal that I showed in my last video that I made. So I'm going to put that right there. And let's pick a winner. Did I do this correctly? Now I'm kind of wondering if I did it correctly. I'm going to start over just in case. Hold on. Because I can't remember if I put in 11 and I don't want someone to win it who doesn't want it. So let's try it again. Okay, hold on one second. Let me paste my link. And keyword filter. And this is number 11. Now let's do it again, just to make sure. I've loaded everybody. All right, so let's pick a winner. Sharon Hendricks. Congratulations, Sharon. Sharon Hendricks. Okay. We have 3 more to give away. So I'll be right back. Okay, number 12 is the custom project bag. You can go on to Fat Quarter Shop, pick out any fabric you like, or any there on my Etsy shop that you already like. I'll do a vinyl front. I'll do the one that's fabric all over. It's whatever you want. So you get to pick. So let's do this one. And pick a winner. Oh, it just says Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl. So if this is your comment, I'm talking to you. So I'm going to talk about what you're going to do if you're a winner in just 1 second. I'm just going to finish pulling all the winners first. Okay, number 13 is a $25 gift card to the Tinsmith's Wife. So let's do this one. Pick a winner. Carol Moyer. Congratulations, Carol Moyer. Thank you so much for watching and entering. One more. Last one. Number 14 is another $25 gift card to the Tinsmith's Wife. And pick a winner. Judy Chandler. Congratulations, Judy. Judy Chandler. Okay, let's see if I can turn this thing. Okay, so it's hard to do while holding. So I look horrible. I've been in the yard working. Sorry. So if you won something, congratulations. Thank you to everybody who entered. I will have my email address at the bottom. And so if you try again, Jennifer. If you won a physical object, so anything but the 2 gift cards, then you're going to email me, tell me your what you won and the name that was under, because sometimes your email is not this, or your name is not the same as your YouTube name, or yeah, where your comments are. Tell me your name, what you won, and I'm going to need your mailing address, and I can get those mailed out this week. And then if you won the project bag, you are going to have to either tell me if there's something in my Etsy shop, that you're interested in, let me know, and I'll take it out of my Etsy shop and mail it to you right away. if there's something at Fat Quarter Shop, I just need to know the 2 SKU numbers and kind of give me a description. I couldn't think of the word. So just in case the SKU number is not right when I pull it up, I don't want to give you purple kittens if you don't want, you know what I mean? So, and I'll double check with you before I order it, but it's going to take a while if I have to order it from Fat Quarter Shop. It probably won't be until next week when you get it. So as soon as I get it from them, I can make it. And they usually, they usually send it very quickly. So anyway, I'm going to need 2 fabrics. And then you're going to need to tell me which one you want on the interior, which one you want on the exterior, that kind of thing. But so when you email me, hold on. Cheryl, who won the project bag, when you email me, just let me know. And I will probably email back and forth just to double check. So then the 2 people who won the gift certificates, Carol Moyer and Judy Chandler, if you will send me your email address that you want them sent to, and either Wendy will send them directly to you or she'll send them to me and I'll send them to you, whatever Wendy wants to do. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much for entering. Now, hold on one second and I'm going to show you what's the giveaway for this week. Is it recording? Yes. Okay. So this week's giveaway, or this time's giveaway, this week, who knows when I'm going to record next, you know me, is, oh, you can see some of my fabric in that room. Hold on. Let me hold it with this hand. Is Heartstring Samplery, and it's the Prairie Life Sampler. I have 2 of these, and I love this sampler. So this one was going to go into my D-stash, but I decided to give it away to one of y'all who is interested. This is the one that's based on Little House on the Prairie, or somewhat, that's her rendition of it, I guess, which was like my favorite book growing up when I was a little girl. I still have my the copies that I read when I was a little girl. And of course, I liked the TV show as well. So anyway, if you are interested in winning Prairie Life Sampler, just use the word prairie in your comment. So I know it will be at least 2 weeks until my next video, and y'all know me, it probably will be longer than that. But I'm hoping to come back in 2 weeks. That's just, and what's funny is last time I was actually ready to record the week after, and I thought, oh, well, you can't record yet because you got to give people time to enter. And then something happened and it all went downhill. So anyway, so it'll be, I think that's like the 20th is that Friday. So let's say enter by the 20th. And I will pull probably on the 21st then. That's my goal. Now, is it going to happen? I don't know. All right. So, all right, Flosstube. I'm going to try to edit this as much as I do and get it up. Maybe it'll actually upload tonight, but with our internet, you never know. All right. Until next time, be kind to each other, Flosstube. Bye.